on the black community, on minorities in black in this country. He is a thief, he is a thug. Brothers and sisters, when he talk about Russia, the first thing he has to do is to arrest his wife. The wife who has dodged for 240 million British taxpayers' money by avoiding to pay any money in this country. Brothers and sisters, you know, Rishi Sunak is saying that he is going to be very hard on refugees. Let me tell you that the Iraq war, the Afghanistan war, the war in Libya and Sudan and Syria and many other parts of this around the world, the Tories are responsible. Brothers and sisters, we have a fascist and racist government in this country. No disrespect to the Ukrainians. They are my brothers and sisters. I can feel their pain because I have fled the war from Afghanistan and I know how the Ukrainians feel when you're running from bombs, from illegal invasion, and when you're looking for safety. But that safety has to be given to every refugee, not only to the Ukrainians. You know, brothers and sisters, if you are an Afghan, if you are from Syria, Iraq, Sudan, if you are from Yemen, where you are killed with British weapons on a daily basis, sold to Saudi Arabia, when you arrive to the shore of Britain, you will be locked and you will be sent to Rwanda. This is a racist and fascist policy. With the help of an independent country like Scotland, this has to be changed. People need sanctuary in this country. Brothers and sisters, don't let the Tory wins. We are the majority and they are the minority in this country. Brothers and sisters, they are the thieves and thugs and the bandits in this country. We have to stand, as everyone said in this country, we have to stand united. Defend our communities. Whether you are Afghan, you are Muslim, you are Christian, whether you are Scottish or you are from somewhere else, they are our common enemy. And the enemy is the Tories in this country. And Scotland has to be a no-go area for the Tories. And we have to welcome all refugees, not only Ukrainian. We have to offer sanctuary. You know, brothers and sisters, when people tell me, when I tell you that, you know, you have ruined my country, you have bombed my country, you have used B-52 and many other weapons in my country, in Iraq and other parts of the world, you know, we are told, go home. I have no home. Scotland is my home. I have here for many, many years. You know, the Tories have destroyed my home. They have ruined the lives of Afghans. They have abandoned the people of Afghanistan, as I said. They have given back our country to the terrorist Taliban. Yesterday was the anniversary, and probably many of you remember last year on this day that the Afghans were desperate to leave Afghanistan and seek sanctuary. But dogs, you know, this serial shagger Boris Johnson, he gave priority to dogs over innocent Afghans, because dogs were brought to Britain from Afghanistan. Over 300 dogs were brought to Britain, but the Afghans were abandoned by Britain and America. Brothers and sisters, if you want less refugees in Britain and Europe, you have to bomb less countries. You have to stop your illegal invasion, likes of Afghanistan, Iraq, Yemen, Syria, Libya, and many other parts of the world. Brothers and sisters, keep the fight going to the Tories, because they are covered, they are hiding inside, and we are outside. They have no courage to walk on the streets of Perth or Scotland. So you should be proud of yourselves. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Adam. Right, on behalf of every refugee that's come to this country and has faced the Tory hatred, I would like to send a send message to Priti Patel. So first of all, could you all put your hand up in the air? Now be very, very careful the angle that you put it up. We don't want Priti Patel to think she's got any supporters in the crowd. Right up in the air. And we would like to say, Priti Patel, on behalf of every minority and every asylum seeker in this country, fuck you. Thanks. Right, so now I'm starting to lose control of the crowd. My speakers are all in the wrong order. I would like to invite Catchup and Fridays for Pictures up to speak, and then we've got Willie Dugan.
Hi, my name's Cora. Actually, I'm from Fridays for Future, which is part of the global climate strike movement. So I'm from a group of young people. I am a young person who is upset and angry at the state of this country. I'm angry at the two candidates in there who might as well be the same because they are fighting between themselves and who could possibly do the most evil to the people one of them will go on to represent. And I mean evil very literally and rotten to the core. Whether you want to look at the angle of climate policy, which neither of the candidates have anything of significance to offer, no real action and no justice is in these policies. Only false promise and allowance for them to continue to exploit and oppress so many, whether it's their fossil fuels in the global south letting millions of lives hang in the balance, or failing to guarantee a just transition for workers across the world and at home. They allow new fossil fuel projects that we know will have a catastrophic impact and cost lives. They make promise after promise and lie to us and greenwash us that they care. They do not care about us. These say that we are all in this together when they are the responsible ones. They are the ones not playing their part. They claim we're all in this together while they simultaneously allow a cost of living crisis to get worse and worse, and they tell us that they care when they push people across the country into poverty. Boo! Shame on you! They take no real responsibility, no real action, and provide no justice. Both of the candidates were in a government that stripped at our democracy, a government that made up rules about which nationality and which colour of refugees they'd let in and who would be sent out. They clamped down on free speech and our basic right to object without asking permission. And both of these candidates have said they can and will make it worse. Whether it's clamping down on trade unions or de-radicalisation camps, they are both committed to their own disgusting regime and nothing else. They do not care about us, the present of so many at home and across the world, and the role that they have in giving us a livable future. The only way to bring justice is to dismantle the system that those two candidates are standing for. We are not asking for the impossible. We are demanding justice, and neither of the candidates in there are set to provide it. Boo! Tories scum! Thank you, Cora. Speaking for the yoga today. Right, next up we've got Willie Dugan who's representing this pub.
Hello. My name's William Toogood. Uncannily, and I never thought it would ever happen, I share a surname with a Tory Member of Parliament. I am so sorry. I'll be signing the lead poll form in the morning. And I'm here on behalf of Yes Perth City, so greetings to all of you from Yes Perth City, particularly if you've come from further afield. Greetings also from our Yes Hub in Perth, which is at 246 High Street. We'll be open from 10 till 4 tomorrow, so if you're still around, come by and have a chat. Just waiting for the first interruption when one of the people arrives whom everybody knows. Maybe even Mr. Dougard will arrive, which will be fantastic. Anyway, as you have probably gathered, the seam of talent in the Tory party runs horrendously shallow. And from a field originally touted as highly diverse, but actually all sharing the same depressing characteristics of being wealthy, privileged, totally out of touch with ordinary people, and wannabe Thatcherites, we're down to the last two vacuous charlatans. And we still haven't seen evidence of the barest Scooby in either of their minds about how to deal with the cost of living crisis that's already beginning to engulf us all. Those of you with even short memories will recall that we were here 3 years ago in exactly the same place when the helicopters buzzed overhead as we watched the serried ranks of Scottish Conservatives trooping into Perth Concert Hall to select the 2019 version of a growing line of Prime Ministers to be foisted on us. That time, they picked the laziest, most mendacious, duplicitous, unreliable, useless, dishevelled sack of garden fertilizer you could possibly imagine. Great call, guys! And now, here we are this evening. Who in their wildest dreams would have guessed that now they'd be standing on the threshold of selecting someone even worse? And this is Scotland in microcosm. Politics being done to us without our consent, with zero benefit to us by a small group of people who don't represent us, in the interests of a party we haven't voted for in my entire lifetime, and I am old. Thank you very much. Of course, whilst it's the Tories particularly in receipt of the breakbacks from us tonight, we mustn't forget the other side of the Westminster equation, the increasingly rightward-drifting Labour Party, the other cheek of the well-upholstered establishment Bahuki. Anyone who's recently sniffed the air in North Lanarkshire will know how cosily and noxiously, hi guys, actually I don't know who they are, how cosily and noxiously Tory and Labour councillors will work together to thwart the intentions of local voters. Both of those parties and their occasional enablers, the Lib Dems, have but a single response to Scotland's wish to decide its own future, expressed in election after election. No, you can't. We will elect you. You're ours to do what we like with. Didn't even think about it. We no longer hear any case for the Union. That has ceased to be. It has shuffled off its mortal coil. It's gone to join the choir invisible. But so, along with it, has the Project Fear that in 2014 we were constantly getting slapped around the face with. Now we can and we must clearly articulate the argument that any and all risks attached to Scottish independence are heavily, heavily outweighed by the drawbacks of staying in this toxic union. I bet you that even some of the Tory electors going into the concert hall tonight know this in their heart of hearts. Yes, I'm sorry, use the word hearts in connection with, never mind. Are they really happy with the choice they've got? Are they truly comfortable with Scotland constantly being disrespected and dismissed? The Barbs may be dressed up as being against the SNP and Nicola Sturgeon, but the tone of contempt runs a lot deeper. They must know in their heart of hearts that the status quo is not sustainable. Something has to give, and we need to reach out to them in the next year and a bit, as we do to every one of our fellow citizens, to get that message across. Independence will not be a walk in the park. Thanks to the cost of a union, it's looking as if we'll start off with a heavily compromised economy. And at that point, some more Tories will arrive at the concert hall. It's fine. There will be difficulties and for us along the way, but Scotland will deal with them as all nations do. What independence absolutely is our best, possibly our only chance of getting out of the morass we're in as part of the UK. But more importantly, it gives us an opportunity of becoming the nation we all know we can be, a valuable member of and contributor to the international community, fully in charge of our own destiny, but happily independent, or rather interdependent, with others. A partner, not a prisoner, not a possession. Let's get that message out. Let's convince the doubters, and let's make it happen. Thank you very much.
Right, guys, you've done really well listening to all these speakers. We've got a couple more people to speak. But I think it's time for some music just to cheer us all up a little bit after looking at all these stories. So I'd like to introduce Sophie Sarasworth, who's going to sit up on the stage. She's got an absolutely beautiful voice. So just let her sit up. In you come, Sophie. The Tories are looking at us from out the glass. They look like the pigs in the zoo.
Tory blue.
Cost of living crisis, eatery, deportation to Rwanda. Have you had enough? I can't even sing. The local constabulary have asked that we stop pushing through the barriers, so chill out when we play some music. Get the Tories away, everybody! Remember what they're doing to this country on a day-to-day level. Imagine that single mum coming into the winter whose electricity meter is county party are absolutely responsible for that. Do not ever forget that. Shame on you! Shame on you! So we're just waiting for Sophie to set up her guitar in a moment. She's got a voice like Amy Winehouse. We're going to have a couple of more speakers, but we thought you deserved a little break. And we'll get some music on the go in a minute, everyone.
I see your banner.
Tory, Tory, Tory!
people come up and want to speak on the stage. But firstly, we have to get all our official speakers to speak and our brilliant musicians to play. So if we've got time at the end, we'll let you all have a wee run. Within reason. Coming up, we've got speakers from Wasby Women, so if there's any women that have been bumped out of their pensions who want to be listening. Right, everyone, let you give a really big welcome to Sophie and George Stanisberg. They're absolutely amazing musicians. Thank you for coming along.
Hello. How are y'all doing? Sorry, I don't know any protest songs, but I'll play you some tunes so we can at least have a good time while we're here in shit times. Oh, I got a sheet for a bed and a pillow for my head. I got water for my throat and sails in my boat. I got buttons on my coat and sails in my boat. So much more than I needed before. I got money in a heater and a 2x heater. And I was getting on it was only getting sweeter. I could left on my chair and I able to hit. Bird my bed and some shoes on my feet. I got chef food and books and most of my teeth. So much more than I needed before. I got food in my belly and a lot of me telly and nothing's gonna pin me down. Oh, I got nice guitar and tires in my car. I got both of the beans and a scoop for the scenes in a mountain. I got something with a shot. Baby, the check, but I'm better than that. I got food in my belly and a license for me telly and nothing gonna bring me down. But best of all, I got my baby. Best of all, I got my baby. She's mine and she's so mine. It's gonna bring me down. Best of all, I got my baby. Best of all, I got my baby. She's mine and she's so mine. It's gonna bring me down. so you never can tell. C'est la vie, c'est l'eau, c'est goes to show you never can tell. Fuck the Tories!
Bunch of ballbag scum Tories!
Hey. There's no time to regret. Guilt is regret. The same old same bed. In my hands, in my tears dry. You going down my guide. You went back to what you know. So far removed from what we went through. And I tread a troubled track. My eyes are staring, I go back to bed. You said goodbye words, and I understand. You go back to her, go back to I go back to words. I loved you much, but it's not enough. You don't go and I'm goodbye. And it's like goodbye, but I'm untied. You won't know what's inside. You said goodbye words, and I heard the times. You go back to her, I go back to you. Said goodbye words, and I heard the times. You go back to her, I go back to black. You go back to her, and I go back to. I go back to her. Thank you very much. I've been Sophie. This is my brother George. Fuck the Tories, but never fuck a Tory.
Tory, Tory, Tory! Out, 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 Tory!
We have to say what an absolute beautiful voice that Sophie has. Now we're bringing on our last speaker, official speaker. Now this is Charlotte, my good friend Charlotte Ahmed, to stand up to racism. And after she's finished, we're going to bring on some music, and then we're going to bring on some more music. Okay, Charlotte.
Thank you, Kat. Thank you, Kat, for organising this fantastic demonstration. I want to hear everybody on this demonstration, from way out there, hello, to way out there. What do we think of the Tories? Scum!
Scum!
I see a poster over there advertising an exhibition here in Perth. It's called The Serpent of Capitalism. And that's what we've got in that concert hall. A serpent of capitalism that represents people who will suck the life out of you and your communities. That's what they've been doing for the last 10, 12 years. Pay has gone down. Our NHS is on its knees. Our transport system can't work. Everything that we built up to help the people, they tear down. Are we going to let them continue to do that? No! All the yeses here, let's hear you. Are we going to continue to let the Tories tear apart our communities? No! All the anti-racists. Are we going to get the Tories continue to deport the poor and the destitute? No! Are we going to let down the young people? There's young people at this demonstration, full of energy and full of anger, because they know if we let them continue, there will be no earth for them to inherit. There'll be no services to help the people if they continue to rule us. And why should we be ruled by people we never vote for? The Tories have not had a majority in Scotland since 1959. And you dare tell us you're going to ignore us? Well, we'll make sure you never ignore us until we've got rid of you.
Yeah!
The horrible side of society that they represent. The greed, the corruption, the lies, the sleaze, the people who don't care, that people cannot feed themselves in a rich country, cannot heat their homes in a rich country, and these bastards have the cheek to come here and tell us they're going to ignore us. What the hell? Why have we let it go on so long? Come on, people! We're the people! We represent the people! They do not! Tory scum! Off our streets! Now, what do we have to do? We have to have more demonstrations like this. Every time somebody in our community is attacked, whether they be rail workers, council workers, NHS workers, posties, or Royal Mail Service, you must support them. Every time somebody fights back, we must show solidarity for them. And the measure of a society is, do you look after your most vulnerable, your most needy? Those bastards exploit them. We show solidarity to them. Yeah. You're smiling now, you bastards. We want to build a movement that embraces all these issues, bar none. We want to make sure they do not get away with dividing us, because that's what they're trying to do. What's the cheapest resort of a scoundrel when they want to divide? They play the racism. Apparently immigrants are to blame for our NHS being on its knees. Lies! That's
that's why they want to publicise this deportation of people to Rwanda. What an utterly disgraceful, immoral policy. And yet they boast about it. What does this look like to the rest of the world? Do we want to be associated with such cruelty and heartlessness? No! We have a different vision, where the wealth of a country is shared, and to each according to their need. And if we need to demonstrate, if we need to shout louder, organise bigger demonstrations, support the strikes that are coming up, we have the power to get rid of them. We've got the power to wipe the smile off their face if we stay united. So thank you to Perth for organising this demonstration. With all the different issues here expressed, we are angry, but we want to stay united. Let's chant. What do we want? Tories out! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Tories out! When do we want it? Now! Don't let them get away with dividing us. Thanks, Perth. Thanks to all the wonderful people here, and bring on the fight, because our country and our planet needs to get rid of them. Victory to the people!
Right, guys, we're going to bring the music back on for a little while, and we're going to have a little open mic session. Can I ask that everybody that came up on this, it's a public announcement again, anyone that came from Glasgow on the Stand Up to Racism bus, can you please meet here because it's leaving soon and we don't want to have to put you up on our sofa beds. One more time, anyone that's on the Stand Up to Racism bus from Glasgow, if you could all meet here, because the bus is going to leave without you if you don't come. Right, we're going to bring Sophie back. Where's Sophie? Tory, Tory, Tory. Out, out, out.
George, where are you?
George, we need you. Could we have George up to the stage to play his keyboard, please?
Fuck you all!
Could George Staniford please come to the stage? It turns out George has fucked off to the pub, so we're just going to bring Sophie in for a solo session.
Is he going to jump the barrier and cross some hazard? I think he's never got that in that. Come on,
My brother's going to get Catchup, so it's just me this time.
hearted through the bayside. Mama's like, would you be mine? Honey, honey, I'm headed through the bayside. I'm just about to lose my mind, honey, honey, yeah. Your place to make me go with someone that guy you know before. You're too early, guys, you know I love you more. It's something that surprise on my shade when I found out yesterday. Don't you know that I love you goodbye? Now the sun could you be mine? Early, early, I'm and I'm just about to lose my mind, daddy, daddy, yeah. Hey, little girl, is your daddy home? Does he go and leave you all alone? I go to bed desire. Oh, 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 I'm on fire. Tell me now, baby, is she good to?
Could we get something like Murder Scotland or Scotland if we even drown them out?
I'm gonna take you high.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure the organise the music.
Oh, I want to know.
I mean, she's very good.
She's excellent.
Sometimes his eyes so much
She's
bigger
really
than
great.
baby that you know. I've got a 6-inch body.
No, I'm just not drown them out.
And I wake up with the sheets soaking wet on her face and running the bit of my head on you. To cool my desire. Oh, 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 I don't want that. Sometimes his eyes so tripping out, baby, as you go. Got a 6-inch patty in the middle of my soul. And now I wake up with the sheets soaking wet on my face and running the middle of my head on you. Cool my desire.
I've just got one more song, and then I'm going to let someone else come up and play. My brother's just got here, so he's going to set up real quick. Hey. Tory scum! Tory scum!
Say I love you, but I go to say you too. My mouth's got me loving you, so beg you please stop blinking. I don't know what this is, but you got me hooked just like you were. I don't know what to do, but to do it well. Your spell. You got me begging you mercy. Oh, I want you to this man. You got me begging you for mercy. Oh, I want you to this man. I said you better do this man. Now you hear that I'll be certain on the side. But you got to understand that I need a man who can take my hand. Yes, I do. I don't know what this is, but you got me good just like I do you. I don't know what you do, but you do it well. Your spell. You got me begging you for mercy. Oh, I want you to this man. You got me begging you for mercy. Oh, I want you to this man. I said you better do this man. Say I'm begging you for mercy, just why I want you to this man. Say I'm begging you for mercy, just why I want you to this man.
gets us done. Once again, fuck the Tories. Fuck the Tories, but never fuck a Tory. What was that? That was fuck the Tories, but never fuck a Tory.
Right. So we've got one more speaker who's asked to come on the stage, and we had a waspy woman I'd quite like to speak as well, but she's not here, that's fine. So I'd like to introduce Bryce Goodall, who's going to talk about disability rights. And after that, we're going to bring Shania over there back on, and then we're going to dismantle the PA stage, so we're going to need a wee bit of room. So on you go, Bryce.
Thank you very much, guys. What are we going to say? Get the Tories out of Scotland now! This is exactly the people power in which things can do. We need to uproot the system from the system's oppression. We need to absolutely tell the Tories that they're not welcome in Scotland. They're not welcome here whatsoever. I'm a disabled activist. I've got a disability. I'm autistic. I have been affected by them every single day and every single week in life. I feel under fucking surveillance all the time because of them. They absolutely should be ashamed of themselves. They should be absolutely ashamed of what they're doing to the people of the UK. They're sending back people to fucking Rwanda. How dare they do that? How dare they do that in our name? Refugees are welcome here. And I'll tell you something. We will not relent. We will not relent. We will be here. We will always be around the Tories. We will make it a hostile environment for them to operate in this country. Because we do not welcome them in this country. Yes, we might have a few seats in the Scottish Parliament. They may have a few councillors dotted here and there. They may have a few MPs. But the thing is this, a lot of MPs, a disproportionate number of MPs. But we will fight for justice. We will fight for disability justice. We will fight for climate justice. And we will become independent. We will become an independent Scottish Republic and get the Tories, get the royal family out of this country. Because we are sovereign. We are sovereign here. And how dare they try and come and tell us otherwise. We will be here and we will tell them that we need a radical independence right now. And I just want to mention to everyone here is that the police here, see how much the police have came and are protecting the establishment, protecting the people, protecting the powerful, protecting everyone here. I'll tell you something, by the way, it's shameful, utterly shameful. And all the PLOs, all the blue peace officers, you do not need to speak to them. There's no such a friendly chat with the police. They're gathering intelligence on each and every one of you. They know who I am. Hello guys. I know you know who I am. But the thing is this, we will not, it doesn't scare me. Nothing scares me about them. Because do you know what doesn't scare me? Because I've got you guys. I've got the brothers, I've got the sisters, I've got the non-binary clan here supporting me. We've got everyone. People power matter. We will not let them win. We will win. We will become independent and we will fight for workers' rights. When they're being ebbed away every single day by the hostile environment which workers are. I mean, look at, for example, the precarious work the hospitality workers have to face day in, day out. That's because of the UK government's hostile policy when it comes to employment rights. No one will ever. We join a trade union, join Unite, join the GMB, join the PCS, join every single union, because unionisation will matter. We will take the fight to the Tories, and the Tories inside there, well, I'll tell you something, you should be ashamed of yourself. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys. And say, and take your Tory trash and go back down, go back else, go to somewhere else. You're not welcome here. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bryce. Right, we're going to bring on Ali Clipworth with a guitar.
But first, can we have a little story, a little shout of, what's the story? Fuck the Tories. Come on, everybody. 1, 2, 3. What's the story? What's the story? What is the story? Cool. As long as we're all clear on the same page. Anyway, here is the most fantastic woman you've ever seen play guitar, Mrs. Ali Clipworth.
Stick that up a little bit. You know, I'm short, but I'm not that short. Okay. I was here like 7 years ago, and I was standing there, and I sang this song. And Doogie McLean came up and tapped me on the shoulder and said, "You're singing my song." And I'm hoping that Doogie's... But I'd love it if he was here, but he's not here, so I'm going to sing it. I don't know if you can see the changes that have come over me in these past few days. I've been afraid I might drift away. Well, I hear telling old stories, singing songs, make me think about where I came from. That's the reason why I feel so far away today. Let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. California, you call me, and I'm going home. If I should become a stranger, now it would make me more than fine. Caledonia has been everything I've ever had. Well, I have moved and I've kept on moving, proved the points that I needed proving, lost the race that I needed losing,
Now I'm sitting here before the fire, an empty room, forest fire. Flames I thought wouldn't get much higher. They've weathered, now they've gone. But I'm thinking my way is clear, and I know what I must do tomorrow. My way is clear. I will disappear.
If you know the chorus, sing along! Come on, everybody!
Let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time.
California, you calling me. I'm going home.
If I should become a stranger, know that you believe more than size. California, best I ever had. Let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. California's been calling me, and I'm going home. If I should become a stranger, you know that it would be more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had.
Say what? No, I've got a good one.
Could we just say there's a young man that's just been accosted by the police? Could you make sure he's okay? Because he's just a fucking kid.
When the song was written in about 1930, but it still stands up today. Everybody will see the sounds. Union's gonna tear these fascists down. Stand bridge of 10,000 rounds in the street in town. Tear those fascists down. The wolf is spinning. Everybody's winning but us. Down the field ground. This union's gonna spin. You know we're gonna win them. Tear the fascists down. All the children, I help the Soviets, but I don't know. Turn this thing around. Tear those fascists down. Tear those fascists down. Oh, wait, but Willie Guthrie, you never know Willie Guthrie is. Like. But anyway, if anyone's got any requests but I think the song is quite fitting because, you know, one day there is going to be a politician in the head of our government that really is somebody working for us. I've already played it. You're born and made you this song. Give us a second. Sorry. Well, it's one of these brain farts. Okay, anyway. If anybody wants to dance, let's play this one instead.
Say the same on the other side. No. Thank you.
So they kind of lose the track of it in a couple of years. Really want to play some WA, but technically, I don't know if you can actually say those words in front of the police anymore.
Fuck the Tories! Everybody's gonna live. Everybody's gonna hide. I don't know why.
Fuck the LGBTQ! Fuck the Tories! Fuck the LGBTQ! Fucking transgender deserve rights! Well, the transgender community
Thrown by the lies, so I'm not. And then hops on the bandwagon and football and supported them. Who literally practically benefits the people in struggling times. Like, how many kilojoules of energy per square metre of Tory will you get if you burn one and solve the energy crisis? Fuck all of them. These are my personal views and none of the other views of any other organisation, all against one banner. These are the personal views of Angela. And thank you very much to the Police Service of Scotland. They're respectful in service and keeping the peace and everything, but come on, they're cutting your wages.
For God's sake, these tall people. Right, guys, we need to pack up the PA system, so we're going to bring a van in here, so I'll ask you to give us some space. I've been asked to read this out. I don't know what the fuck it means. Research Charter Cities, Green Freeports, go to Salvo Stock for information on the claim and right, how to take your power back. Now we've got one last person that's asked to speak and then we are ditching this PA system, so sorry everybody else that wanted to have a word. So Gordon Love is from the Edinburgh Climate Crisis, going to tell you how to cut your energy bills by half. It's very appropriate to finish a Tory protest in this way.
I'm Gordon from Edinburgh Climate Conversations. A couple of facts just to start off. The last time the Tories were voted in Scotland was before the Suez crisis. Scotland makes 90% of its electricity carbon-free. If we were independent, our prices would have gone down 10% over the last year, while England's went up 80%. But that's just by the by. So, gas and electricity prices are rising because gas prices around the world doubled, then doubled again, then doubled again, then doubled again. And then the war in Ukraine started and they doubled again. We buy 3/4 of our gas from abroad. We burn half of that gas to make electricity. And now the price of that electricity is soaring, just like the gas price has soared. But it's not just that. When the price of the electricity made from gas doubles and doubles again, they're getting us to pay the same skyrocketing prices for wind and solar and hydro and nuclear. EDF make electricity at Torness for £25. Last year they were selling it for 45 or 50. Now they sell it to us for 300 or 400 pounds. The price of fuel hasn't gone up. The price of the wind hasn't gone up. And the fix is easy. There is an existing government system that puts a cap on some wind and hydro and solar. All we have to do is extend that system to all renewables and all nuclear. The idea was put to the Tories at Downing Street last Thursday. They knocked it back. Scottish Power and Centrica's idea is this instead. They will borrow £10,000 on average for every single one of us. And then they will take out that mortgage and get us to pay it back over the next 10 or 20 years by adding it to our bills. That's nuclear that costs £25. They're going to take out a £10,000 loan and sell it to us for 400. They can fix this. They can fix it right away. The easy fix, the magic words to send to your MP. Set a strike price for all zero-carbon electricity. Stop paying nuclear generators the inflated gas prices. Cheap, easy, fast and simple. We can do it in 10 minutes. It would cost them no more than £10,000. It will save us £20 billion. It will cut our electricity prices in half. That's it. Contact your MPs. Say you want the strike prices set for nuclear. Thank you.
Alright people, thank you so much for joining us. We're going to be backing up the stage now. Thank you so much for joining us first against the racism protest. We would just like to send our thoughts to every single mother, every low-income family who cannot afford to feed their families this winter. Thanks for coming.
Right, so Tracy and Jem are going around the back. I think I can't see if how there'd be any Tories coming out just now because their hustings are probably on until about 8:30. But anyhow, they're going out to see what's happening around the back. I'm signing off here. So thanks for watching. Peace, love, and Scottish independence.
That's why they're fans something like that. The Range Rover, now you can't get in there. Watching. Fuck the Tories!
Tory scum!
There's a second opening further down by the way, so maybe Jen, you cover it.
It's not about nationalism, it's about democracy. Well done, guys. Apparently there's a second entrance further along, so I'm going to cover there.
Right.
Well done. So we're just going to go see, there's a second entrance. So we'll go and see who's going out there. Second exit. Because the Tories are too feared to go out the front. Nah, can't see it. I think we'll go back. Scotland! Da-da-da-da. Fuck the Tories. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. So we're standing at the exit because apparently the Tories have decided to leave by the back entrance like they should. The back door for the Tories. Yeah, Scotland! Scotland! I love your t-shirt, by the way.
She makes them. She makes everything.
I love them, they're brilliant. Well done, guys.
I made that banner as well.
Well done. Good work.
Oh, 2 kgs.
Da-da-da. Sorry. So do the police protect the people of Scotland or do they protect Westminster?